Hello everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Hocus Pocus! Behold, young apprentice, this key will unlock our treasure room. There are 4 hidden switches in this castle. Flip all of the switches, then return to collect the key. That's right, they're getting far more elaborate on their treasure rooms. And for enemies we have rolling hedgehogs and bats. If you recall the story of this level, Shuriken Daisies! Beware Shuriken Daisies, they're actually very dangerous. But the story of this level is basically that some interdimensional garbage thing caused all sorts of corruption over natural things in the bigger evil trees. So this last level has an awesome little nature feel to it. All these like wooden bridges and evil animals and plants. I love evil plants and I don't know why, but I've always loved evil plants. Now, those Shuriken Daisies, the thing about the Shuriken Daisies is they have a completely random attack pattern, just like the monks of Melonlaw. That means they can arbitrarily fire like 3 shots at once, or they can just wait a while, wait for you to jump up and shoot you. There is no pattern to memorize, which makes dodging them very difficult, especially at close range. The other thing is that their flowers have an odd arc to them. They go up and down a little bit, which means that dodging just under them or just over them is difficult. They also have just enough hit points to be annoying. They don't move, so they're easy to hit. But that didn't stop the monks of Melonlaw to be annoying, and these are much smaller targets. But I get health potions to compensate, so it's all good, right? And that's our first of our 4 switches that unlocks that silver key. We'll be back for that, don't worry. Ooh, goblets. Now why are there goblets here? It's a nature thief. I can see gems. But worked gold in a nature area? What sense does that make? About as much sense as Shuriken Daisies, I tell you. Silly bats. Confined corridors aren't where you belong. Even though that's technically where you live. Thrive in nature, but in video games it's not where you belong, it's where you're weakest. Oh, come on, stop firing for a second. Or don't. I'll just take a hit and shoot you to death. You know what happens when a plant gets struck by lightning? Same thing that happens to anything else, I guess? It's really not the best reference I've ever made. I love these little pig things on the back wall. They amuse me so much, and I don't know why. Ooh! It's one of our secret switches. Now that I've hit it, and it goes down instead of up, which always concerns me. This makes me think, should that really be up? Oh well, I flipped it there. Which is really what I was supposed to do. And I got fireballs. Haha, daisies, take that! Fireballs on daisies. It's not overkill. It's weed exterminating. Or weed extraction, or weed... It's not really weed pulling. Weed eradication? I like the word eradication. I just don't know if it fits in this context. I'm going to jump at the spikes there. Ooh. Switches to hit. More switches to hit. And switch puzzle. Fortunately, with only 2 switches, it's not that bad. You know, I really ought to just look where I'm going before just like, oh, I hit a switch, I assume that will do what I want it to do, but it might not. Another switch to hit. And a warp potion. Where am I headed to? Up here, which if you turn around, there's immediately a switch to hit. And crowns and gems. I'm all about crowns and gems. Where am I? Who knows where I am? Standing over some sort of trees with lots of moss lying around. I like that they bothered to put those in there. So I suppose they'd have to, if you think about it, the way this game works. Now, that should have opened that key down there. this take me back to the key? I believe it does. See? They vanished! Haha, I already did that, Trexen, you fool! Watch my amazing powers of key switchage pulling edge. That didn't make any sense. That's alright. Oh, one thing of note here. If you fall in there, you're past about here, you're pretty much dead, because you can't make the jumps back up to any of these platforms, which means you have to run all the way back to the beginning there. And in that time, you generally have taken enough damage that you die. So don't fall off the edge. What? Survivors? No survivors. There we go. And jumping all the way back. I wish they put in a warp... No, they should have put a warp... Put in a warp potion. They should have put a warp potion by that silver key. So that I could just warp right back here. That would make sense. Or just made it a warp potion to get in here. That also would have made sense. Oh well. I still get free treasure, so I'm alright. Points! You know, come to think of it, I haven't seen points in too many modern games. I think they've been replaced by achievements. We don't really have high scores. Oh, there's a warp potion. So I don't know why they didn't put one. Oh wait, where am I going? Is there like a secondary part to this treasure? Is this a two-part treasure? No, it's not. Okay. Hello? Okay. Yeah, just takes me back to the entrance. Awesome. That was kind of risky, and I really didn't need to do that. Those enemies didn't deserve it. Oh well. Super Daisies at low health. I don't like Super Daisies, much less at low health. One more hit will kill me, but I've got all treasures. And one more crystal. Yes! With 4% health left, I'm victorious! My glorious victory! I failed part-time, but I got every treasure, so who cares? What are you going to do? Words of wisdom for the day. Close enough only counts on horseshoes and hand grenades. 4 health is plenty to win by. Adieu, fair audience. Adieu.